Hello and welcome back to the one. My name is Beast, and today we're back with fuck, I accidentally activated auto. And broke. Why does activating auto break it? Anyways, might as well do this little intro while I start up the game again. Hello and welcome back to the one. My name is Beast, today we're back with Daitoshokan no Hitsujikai. Last time we went up to the route, up to the choice that would decide if we go for Ureshino-Route or Kana-Route. And now we're gonna go for Ureshino-Route, since, you know, I haven't actually gone for it yet because I was feeling kind of tired yesterday. So yeah, so that's what we'll be doing today. There you go. And as usual for the little roulette at the beginning, on the right hand side we have. Oh, it's actually it's actually twice a CG of Meguru holding the heart crystal. One, the actual CG of her just holding it after receiving it, and on the other hand, the one that shows up in the ending credits, where she's actually wearing her uniform and holding it with one hand, while in the other one, it's her in her casual outfit, just holding it with both hands. What a coincidence! I didn't notice. Like, I was actually kind of sad when this one, somewhat sad when this one changed from Meguru in her Halloween outfit, just cuddling up to the MC, Oshina, that's his name. But yeah, anyways, so like I said, we'll be going for Ureshino now. So, can you go on ahead? Can you two go on ahead? That's not the game. Just a minor business I have to attend to. Yeah, see ya. Kanosuke smiles at me before leaving with Misono. Seems like she noticed. Kanosuke probably knows where I'm going, though she might be incredibly mistaken as to why. Now then, turn around and head towards Aprio. I had a strange feeling when I saw Ureshino disappear into the distance. Kanosuke has Misono, but Ureshino doesn't have anyone. She's probably lived her life without truly bonding with anyone, just like me. But she thought I was different. She thought that we would go well together. An invitation to hell, huh? That's made me even more interested. Interested enough to want to take her up on that invitation. Okay. I chase after all the way to Aprio. Oh, your shift started? Can I talk with you for a bit then? Her eyes go round. I can come another time if you're busy. She starts jotting down on her notepad. I knew it cost me. She's the same as ever. I thought she looked a little depressed, but she seems to have recovered. I'll treat you to a drink. She totters after me as I go further inside the cafeteria. We order our drinks and take a seat. She says such disturbing things with a bright smile. Does the destination have to be hell? Another white smile. How would that be? She thinks that she isn't qualified to go to heaven. What could have happened with her? Many people think of you as an angel, don't they? In physical appearance, at least.
彼らの将来が心配になっちゃいますけど。
She keeps raising the bar higher for others to approach her. Is that her roundabout way of keeping others at an arm's length? But I think back to what she said.
でも私と筧くんなら結構いい線いくかもしれませんよ。
Was that her being inconsistent? Or did she just want to see how I'd react? Probably the latter.
あ、時間切れですね。
It's been 15 minutes already.
では私は仕事に戻ります。
Okay, thanks. She looks at me dubiously. What's the matter?
筧くん、何をしにアプリオに来たんですか？
She peers into my eyes. Her stare feels like it can search all the way down to my chest. I want to check on you. You looked a little lonely back there.
あらあら、生意気なことを言いますね。
He says with a knowing smile. She's too scary for words.
私はこれはこれで楽しくやってます。一緒に楽しくやれるならまた遊びましょう。それではごきげんよう。
She hops off the seat and does an about face. She then totters off. I think to myself as I watch her retreating figure disappear into the distance. She doesn't want any sympathy. She must have a strong sense of self-respect.
私が元気なさそうですか。何様のつもりでしょう。筧くんにはちょっとお仕置きが必要なようですね。
Uh-oh, that's not good. Monday, the beginning of a new week. What kind of scandal is gonna happen? Is she gonna leak the fact that he's the maid?
昼飯にしようぜ、筧。
Take out with the cafeteria.
俺はどっちでも任せる。
Cafeteria then. I reply with my answer as Ureshino's face floats to my mind.
おう、最近は嬉野さん推しか。
You think?
金助情報が入ってるぞ。
Hold on. People found out that I went to see Ureshino, huh? Oh well, it's nothing I need to hide. Is there something you wanted to say?
別に。
いらっしゃいませ。
Nonchalant voice greets us as we enter the cafeteria. Good afternoon.
ハロー、子猫ちゃん。
ハローハロー。筧くんとお付きの人。
家計のオプション扱いかよ。高峰だから、高峰。
冗談ですよ。場を和ますための嬉野流のサービスなのです。
Ureshino puffs out her humble chest.
では、お席にご案内します。はい。比内地鶏のタルタルソースがけと夏季限定鈴木のムニエル定食です。
She serves our delectable-looking dishes onto our table.
小鉢を一つおまけしときます。他の皆さんには内緒ですよ。
Thanks.
いいね、嬉野さん。好感度アップだね。
いえいえ、お互い様です。
Though knowing how she usually works, there's no such thing as a free.
あらあら、筧くん。ただより高いものはないって顔はしちゃダメですよ。
Of course I didn't. I was just thinking of the golden rule.
ふふふ。困った人ですね。
I'm scared for my life.
何これ。
She's turning brutal.
嘘、冗談ですよ。これも場を和ますための嬉野さん一流のサービスなんです。アプリをは帰るまでがエンターテイメントをモットーにしておりますので。
I would be very happy to believe so.
ではごゆっくり。筧くんと七峰くん。
She twirls around and heads for the kitchen.
わざとだよな。
He looks at me with drooped shoulders. Probably. After classes.
夏休みはみんなで合宿しませんか？強化合宿。いいかも。がっちり強化しようよ。いや、私たちの何を強化するんだ。なんでしょう。忍耐力とか？ その合宿行きたくない。温泉で我慢大会したらいいんだよ。
Girls are making noise and having fun while searching for nearby inns on Sakuraba's laptop. I'm reading as usual. Oh, he's just fucking passed out. Takamine slumped over on the table. He's taking an afternoon nap. The library club has lots of free time when there are no requests. Yet no one expects except me is reading. Some library club this is.
Please.
Kodachi! Yes! Yes! Interactions with Kodachi! I'm way happy about this than I should be, also. Hold on. There we go, that's better. Kodachi comes in.
いつから寿司屋になったのよ。何握りましょうか。ああ、もうとりあえず小肌。
Oh, did you say Giza? Kodachi plays along reluctantly. What's up, Kodachi?
暇そうにしてるからいいネタあげようかと思って。依頼か。聞こう。
Sakuraba closes her
図書
fan.
館に新刊が届いたんだけどさ、今月すっごい多いんだよね。だから整理手伝って。
Isn't that the library committee's job? Kodachi stares at me aggressively.
まあ図書委員って怠け者が多いよね。例えばほら、うるさい部活を図書館から追い出さないくらい職務怠慢なわけよ。やっぱ今日から改心した方がいいかな。
Yeah, I'll go. I stand up. Hey, Takamine! He's fast asleep. This'll probably be too physical to let the girls handle.
家計だけで大丈夫。ありがとさん。
I'm off then.
悪いな。ありがとう。
Everyone sees me off as I leave the club room. Is something bad gonna happen in his future?
じゃあ古い本は台車に積んで倉庫に運んで、キビキビやんないと日が暮れるよ。
Gotcha.
私は向こうの本棚やってるから。
Kodachi moves to the shelves filled with books about the west side of the world. Let's get this done. I don't actually dislike sorting books, despite leaving books lying around in my apartment all the time. There are enough occasions where I find a book that looks interesting. That makes it all worthwhile. Something's downloading in Steam for some reason. Just Dota. I carefully go through each and every book. According to her, all the old books will be disposed. Throwing away books that I haven't read doesn't sit well with me.
段ボールの中の本は借りられないんでしょうか。
Turned to face the voice which called out to me.
あら、かけいくんでしたか。ごきげんよう。
Yeah. An unexpected meeting at an unexpected place.
今日は図書委員のお手伝いですか。
Yeah, we're scratching their back in return for using the library.
人の世というのはそういうものです。
Ureshino's surprisingly receptive of my reply.
それで、その本は借りられませんか。
She points at one of the books in a cardboard box. The title reads The Basic Principles and Future of Rational Databases. Looks like a technical manual. Kodachi! Wave at the other side towards Kodachi.
何？
Get this book be loaned out!
オッケー。なんならあげてもいいけど。
There you go. I hand the book to Ureshino. It's so thick that I find myself worrying if she can carry it.
ありがとうございます。
She just grabs it with one hand. She happily clutches the book to her chest. That book's pretty old though. Aren't newer books better for technical manuals?
大丈夫ですよ。この本で知識を習得するつもりはさらさらありませんので。
Huh?
だいたい私が今さらデータベースの基礎を勉強すると思っているのですか。見くびるにも程がありますよ。
She's smiling, but she's still somehow terrifying.
私の論文が無許可で引用されているらしいので、その調査です。
That's quite the hobby. It's on an entirely different level than what I was expecting.
お見合いネタですね。わかりますよ。では、まず練習を教えてください。
Ureshino, is that the kind of matchmaking you want?
いえ、大切なのは愛ですよ。でも、年収1000万以下だと愛が芽生えないんです。どんな植物を育てるにも水が必要ですものね。
I'm very worried about Ureshino all of a sudden. I kind of regret. The enemy of men right here, folks.
という女が昨日テレビに出ていたので、思わずその人のクレジット請求額を2桁上げてしまいました。本当に手間をかけさせるビッチです
ね。She wipes the sweat off with the back of her hand. Was it just me or did I just hear a confession to a serious crime? Well, take things slow and easy, yeah?
なんて、全部冗談ですよ。筧くんにはジョークがわかる大人になってほしいです。
Why can I not take them as jokes when they come from her? Yes, I will. This is tiring me out. Anyways, go to the counter if you want to borrow that book.
今から読んじゃいますから、ちょこっとだけ時間をくださいね。ではまた後で。
She walks in her usual penguin-like manner towards a reading seat. Her lovable appearance hides an incredibly dangerous living being. She finishes reading her technical manual at roughly the same time my own work is complete. It's a pretty impressive speed, considering how thick the book is. She seems to read at a similar speed as me, even though our realms of interests are different. We need to collaborate together.
図書部というのは、本当に図書に関するお仕事もするんですね。意外です。
Today was a one-time thing. I smile resignedly as I reply.
筧くんたちは、本当に何でも屋さんみたいですね。
We're able to choose what we do despite how we look. Is that how the world views us?
別にいいじゃないです
Views
か。
us. There you go.
これからも無報酬で依頼者の無茶ぶりに振り回され、馬車馬のごとく働くのです。素晴らしいじゃないですか。
She accompanies her words with a dazzling smile. I think she's trying to tell me something. So far, the most absurd request we've received actually came from you.
そんなに無茶なことは言ってないと思いますが。
The cosplay fly distribution session. She strikes her palm with her fist in
そ
realization.
んなこともありましたね。筧くんが新しい快感に目覚めるきっかけになった、あれですね。
I didn't awaken to anything. Frankly speaking, it was that event that gave the library club's popularity a shot in the arm. We may actually owe her more than we think. By the way, why are you working part-time at Aprio?
ただの趣味ですよ。
An interest in what way? Food, drink, the uniform?
経営とか運営全般ですね。
Ah, that. Not quite what I was expecting.
店長から経営面を任されてるんで、そのあたりが一番ですよ。
Seriously?
大マジです。何を仕入れてどう売るのか、どんな人材をどう配置するのか、どうモチベーションを上げるのか。考えれば考えるほど、パラメータの関係が複雑で面白いです。
That actually sounds like normal management.
まあ、シミュレーションゲームみたいなものです。損失が出ても困るのは店長ですしね。
She speaks as if her job is entirely normal. Natural. Just how skilled is this girl, really? Rumors state that she's part of the administration staff of the Academy's network, too. She must be top class, even amongst professionals.
それに、アプリオにはいろんな人がいますから、人を眺めているだけでも飽きませんしね。結局、人間より予測がつかないものはありませんし。
She's the type who observes others, too. She's already been suspecting it, but I really may have more in common than we thought.
よかったら、今度はアプリオで働いてみませんか？ 武井くんは
Whoops.
半年に一人くらいの逸材だと私は思うんです。
Somehow an ultra-realistic appraisal feels even worse than the alternatives. And crossplay?
当たり前です。男子が男子と格好してもゲイにならないでしょ。
She said me. After a few library clubs really busy over the summer break, there have been tons of summer festival-related requests coming in.
なるほど。それは大変ですね。
She nods.
アプリオも最近大変なんですよ。デイトレスの一人が部活にかまけてなかなかシフトを増やしてくれないので。にっかり。
He's talking about Kanosuke, isn't she? This feels uncomfortable.
そうだ。こういう時こそ図書部にメールを出せばいいんですね。
Oh, yeah, you should. Every single part of her is pure evil. Though that's what makes her a never-ending source of fun. July 26th. It's summer break. But we're all assembling at the club room in the morning anyway.
かけい、嬉野からお前をご指名で依頼のメールだ。
Huh? Regina really went through with it? What do we do?
今まで世話になっているし、受けた方がいいだろうな。
Is this a trial sent down from above? If we're doing it, wouldn't one of the girls be a better choice?
絶対お前が適任だ。
Sakuraba's not kidding in the slightest. I'm glad that I'm rated so highly. But I've had more than enough of Kyoko by now.
何？どうしたんですか？お二人とも。
Oops. The other members start to walk into the club room.
どうもかけいが頑固で困っているんだ。
Oh, no, no, no.
もう少しわかりやすく説明してくれないと。
Basically, please think of Kyoko as dead and buried.
それは残念すぎますよ。
Kanosuke pouts.
かけい、お前勘違いしているぞ。この依頼は先日のゲーム大会の件だ。
Really? Sakuraba nods forcefully.
どうやらせっかく変更した課題ゲームがまた元に戻りそうなんだ。だから前回の担当者のかけいにまた担当してほしかっただけだ。で、どう思うかけい？
I'll gladly do it. I can't say anything else. I'll bring Misono with me to meet Ureshino immediately. Looks like Ureshino just started her break. Good afternoon.
失礼します。
We try to address her in reserved tones. We're not here as customers after all.
お待ちしてました。
Ureshino taught us over to us.
今はお客様もほとんどいらっしゃいませんし、店内でお話ししましょう。
Follow Ureshino to the table furthest inside the cafeteria.
はい、どうぞ。
Ureshino disappears in a flash and then returns just as quickly to serve us glasses of cold water. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。では、早速お話をしたいのですが。
I heard the video game for the tournament is back to the original choice.
そうなんですよ。あの部長と来たら。
Ureshino throws her hat onto the floor.
取り乱しました。
Ureshino picks her hat back up and places it onto her head. What exactly was she trying to do?
ともかく、約束を保護にするなんて許せません。課題の変更は、みそのさんとイチャつける見返りだったんですから。どこでそんな取引が？おっと。とにかく、彼はゲーマーの風上にも置けない人間です。ハックです。
That's very weird, though. Our president was entirely infatuated with Misono from the outset. He made a promise with Misono to change the video game to be used. Wouldn't he normally do his best to keep that promise?
私もそこが若干気にはなっているのです。
We need to confirm the facts of the matter.
また行くんですか？
The disgust on Misono's face is evident. Please.
わかりました。すごく気は進みませんけど。
Misono agrees with a
ゲ
sigh.
ーム研究部に行くなら3時頃にしてもらえませんか？ 私もご一緒できると思いますので。
Think we'll be fine alone. Those library club's dirty. Ureshino clicks her tongue as she waves her finger in front of my face.
彼には誰との約束を破ったのか勉強してもらわないといけません。
Pure smile forms at Ureshino's face. As I expect, we're going to be collateral damage if we don't do as she says. Alright, let's meet in front of the video game study group at 3 p.m.
はい、了解です。
部長が更迭されていた？
Return to the club room after our discussion at the video game study group. The first proclamation draws shock from all the members. Basically, the change was an arbitrary decision by the president. All the other members rebelled against the decision and forced him to resign from his post. That's why the video game used is back to the original.
部長さん、みんなに話してなかったんだ。リーダーが突っ走っちゃうと部員が困るのにね。
それで今のトップは何と言っているんだ？
Sakuraba flaps her fan at her face.
今のトップは前の副部長なんですが、昔の部長の約束だから向こうの一点張りです。嬉野さんの進めるゲームは古いと。副部長、月のない夜は気をつけるべきですね。
Ureshino smiles cheerfully. All the while, her eyes emit a clearly murderous aura. Kanosuke and Misono tremble as they hug each other. Ureshino, you're scaring our juniors.
あ、すみません。子供には刺激が強すぎましたね。
Ureshino's murderous aura disappears in an instant. She can switch it on and off at will, apparently.
それで、どうするの？筧くん。
Managed to strike a deal.
さすが筧。頼もしいな。
Although, well, my words trail off. It's hard to say.
どうしたんだ筧？
どうして黙っちゃうんですか？筧さん。
Takvina and Kanosuke quickly pick up on my discomfort.
ゲーム勝負です。
Misono mutters her words faintly.
何？ゲーム研究会とゲームで勝負して、私たちが勝ったら競技ゲームを変えてもらうことになりました。
Silence reigns in the club room.
それサッカー部とサッカー対決みたいな話だろ？勝てんのかよ？
It'll be tough.
アホか。
Sakuraba's head droops so low it hits the desk with a thud. I pulled out all the stops just to get that onto the table, you know? He didn't want to negotiate at all at the start. Especially since there's no advantage for him to change the video game used in the tournament.
筧くんがあまりにも不甲斐ないので、私が提案したのです。ゲームのことはゲームで型をつけましょうと煽ったら、簡単に乗ってきました。後先考えない相手で助かりました。
The ends of Ureshino's lips twist upward into a grin.
で、誰が勝負するんだ？
筧先輩と嬉野先輩です。
It'll be a multiplayer deathmatch in an FPS.
筧さん、FPS やってたんですか？
Never fucking touched them! Oh, isn't it obvious? I've never touched one.
だよね。
Yuzaki does a double take.
大丈夫なんですか？
I'll start practicing now. It's like one of those invader games that were popular a while ago, right?
いや、団塊世代のお父さんみたいなボケはいらない。
Why would you do this to me, game? People already fucking called me Boomer, and now you're gonna call the main character Boomer? Really? You're really gonna do that to me? Hold on. Anyways, is that how you write despise? I'm fucking stupid right now. That is how you write despise. I'm not stupid. I can't say I'm confident to be honest. I don't even own any hardware that can play video games. But we've accepted the request, so I'll still have to try my hardest.
大丈夫ですよ、筧くん。勝負の日までに、筧くんを凄腕ゲーマーにしてあげます。
Ureshino puffs out her chest with a giggle.
明日から、筧くんは私と FPS の特訓です。最低限の食事と睡眠以外、すべての時間を FPS のプレイにつぎ込んでもらいます。
Wait, that's a little... My first instinct is to flee from her harsh demands.
ズブの素人を達人レベルに引き上げるのですから、当然でしょ?
Yeah, you're right. No use complaining about it. The competition will be held during the latter part of August. I can just think of this as a new experience. And a new addiction. July 27th. Morning comes, signaling the start of my special training. She just can't go without a hat, can she? Ureshino arrives at my house with a large tote bag. Morning, come on in. She took off her hat. Take a seat anywhere. I'll make some tea. I turn to the kitchen.
いえいえ、そんなお気遣いは無用です。飲み物ならいっぱい買ってきました。ほら、筧くんの好きなミネラルウォーターもです。
He takes out bottle after bottle of drinks. There are also jellies and other portable snacks.
これだけあれば、今日一日は持ちますから。お茶なんて入れる必要はありません。
In other words, if I have the time to brew tea, I should be spending it playing instead. I predict the special training is going to be rather grueling. Go easy on me.
へへん。そんなわけにはいかないでしょ?
She tilts her head with a smile.
前にも聞きましたけど、FPS の経験はゼロですね。
Correct. She folds her arms in acknowledgement.
では、何はともあれ操作になれないといけませんね。
She starts up a video game on the PC. The screen displays a lifelike CG movie. It's like watching a live-action war flick.
個人的にはあまり好きじゃないんですが、入門用としては最適のゲームです。
I'll be playing this with you?
いえ、人間と対戦する前に、まずは AI と遊んでもらいましょう。今日の目標は、このゲームをハードモードでクリアすることです。
Looks like it's going to be a long day. I gently glance through the manual, then jump right in. I'm suddenly thrown into the middle of a war zone. Explosions and gunfire roar through my ears from all sides. This is amazing. I've never played a video game like this before. Try to get grips with the controls while progressing through the hail of gunfire. What's this 10-second thing?
あ、着弾までの時間です。気にしなくていいです。
Huh? Can't shoot civilians? Like, he just looks at her just totally disappointed, like, so... Like, I can't shoot civilians? But I want to. I want to shoot civilians. Like, what the fuck? I have enough leeway to chat with her at the start, but the game sucks me in as I progress through the stages. The story is interesting and the sense of immersion is fantastic. I can see why it's popular. I'm starting to get used to the controls now, after countless deaths on the battlefield.
覚えが早いですね。いいですよ。
It takes me this long to notice that she's sitting right beside me. I can feel the softness of her body through my shoulder. She's wearing casual clothes today too. I usually see her in her waitress uniform, so seeing her in casual wear feels like seeing a new side of her. And when her skirt is rolled up to her sitting position, gives a good view of her pale thighs. It's hard not to stare. Oh! Yeah. I quickly return to the screen with my pulse racing from non-battlefield matters. She's planning something, isn't she? 2 hours pass by.
少し慣れてきたみたいですね。
Just about. I'm dying less often now, and my character's moving as I want him to.
その調子その調子。とにかく練習です。
Okay, when's he playing Doom? She retrieves a mounted video game console from her tote bag as she speaks. What's that?
暇つぶし用です。テレビ借りますよ。
She inserts the cables into my TV. Looks like she's going to pass the time by playing another video game. It must be boring watching me struggle through this with my poor skills. What the fuck is that? I have no idea what the fuck that contraption is supposed to be, because it sure as hell doesn't look like a controller. Like, I have a controller right here. I have a controller right here. I do believe that's actually like, that they are actually playing Xbox, I think. That very much looks like an Xbox controller, especially because of that. Like, that very much convinced me that this is an Xbox controller. Like, not to mention the whole positioning of the D-pad and the analog sticks. But what the fuck is that supposed to be? Ureshino's playing a video game beside me. That normally wouldn't be a problem. However, why are you lying on my lap?
高さがちょうどいいんですよ。
That's not the problem here. I'm a guy, you know. Sitting cross-legged and Ureshino's resting her head right in the gap between my legs and body. In other words, the back of her head is touching my package and making me extremely tense.
男には戦場が似合います。
Ureshino suddenly points at the PC screen.
ほら、3階の窓にスナイパー。
Whoops, I'm in the middle of special training. I'm nowhere near good enough to keep talking while playing yet.
まあまあ、私のことは気にせず頑張ってください。
Actually, no. I don't know why I decided to, like, grab the nose spray again, but my nose actually feels relatively free right now. No, Ureshino, that's, putting her head in my lap when we're not a couple is really, does she have no sense of danger?
角を曲がるときはクリアリングをしっかり。
That...
はい、動く動く。止まらないで。
Okay. Her criticism fly hard and fast as I slack for even a second. If I slack for even a second. I don't have the time to complain about her head on my lap. I have to devote myself to the video game and do my best not to think about the softness and warmth she's providing. She's so planning this. The rays of the setting sun stream to the apartment. There, cleared. The end credits play for the 3rd time. I've finally beaten hard mode. Ugh, my eyes are still flashing. Huh? Glance to the side. She's fallen asleep. Why did she get off my lap? Ureshino, I'm done. Here. She's making sleepy noises like in comic books. I'll let her rest.
もう食べられませんよ、かけくん。
That's typical. She's not shy with her sleep talk either. Her skirt hikes up further as she turns over in her sleep. Every man in the world would get excited at a sight like that. Grave, is she doing this on purpose? Yes. I do my best to fix her skirt without looking, then cover her legs entirely with a blanket. Anyway, my practice is over. What should I do now? Close the game first and find an unfamiliar file on the desktop. It's a text file titled Kake's Special Training Plan. She meant this, I suppose. Hold on. Can't resist the peek. A browser suddenly launches with a blue screen. That's the wrong one. We have... let's say 39:45. 39:45? 39:45. Can you shut the fuck up? Jesus! That's the wrong one. 39... 45. Oh, I forgot the 0 at the start. There you go. Can you shut up? My God! Anyways, message, no display, window opacity, full. There we go, that should be okay. Then we're gonna open up censorship. What the fuck is this over here? That's not what I wanted to move. There we go, let's grab that. Basically need to cover like the middle of the screen. Okay, let's turn Daitoshokan back on. There we go. A porn video starts to play. I quickly try to close the browser, but it's in full screen mode. There's no button to close the window. What was the way to get out of this thing again? Oh yeah, use the keyboard. My eyes wandered towards the screen. They then traveled towards the bed by instinct. And more accurately, towards her on the bed. The blanket I covered her with has somewhat disappeared. Pale white thighs are dazzling. At this point, he should be very much in the know over the fact that she fucking planned this. Let's just actually make it so it covers the whole screen. There we go. And, like, up it so only this is visible. There we go. That's better. Can't you just stop, please? My God! Hold on! Enough! Fuck off! There we go. Her pale white. There we go. We're at that. This door suddenly opens. Oh no. Time stands still. We stare at each other, rooted on the spot, sensual moans resonating through the apartment.
それでも高ぶらない自分を奮い立たせるためにエロ動画をガン見している。誰がロリですか?
Don't make things up! I think I could get rid of this already. Censorship gone. I'm back here though. Help. Help. Ah. Ureshino gets up in an instant. Huh? Ureshino and I exchange glances.
お取り込み中失礼しました。
Kodachi hastily leaves. What am I going to do now? There's a worse situation than the many battlefields I've just went through. In any case, I'll switch off the monitor and speakers first. Ureshino, please explain.
ハードモードクリアのご褒美にと持ってきたのですが、お気に召さなかったみたいですね。
That's pretty malicious for a reward. You were also pretending to sleep, weren't you?
気のせいですよ。
She hops off the bed. She switches the monitor back on and expertly closes the browser.
操作には慣れましたか?
I can get through hard mode without dying now. Hold on, there we go.
Beautiful.
Beautiful! A cute gurgle emerges from Ureshino's tummy.
そういえば、呼吸ゼロでしたね。
I can make some cup ramen if that's okay with you.
ああ、大好物です。
Her hands go to the sides of her face in joy. She's way happier about cup ramen than I imagined. Give me a few. I pour hot water into the cup ramen containers and put them on the table.
早くもいい香りです。
Do you eat this a lot?
恥ずかしながら割と。
If you eat this all the time, no wonder that you're so Ureshino suddenly enters my field of vision as I speak.
うっかり。
Her hands reach for her hat on the floor. The next moment... What?! It all goes blank. There's something on my stomach. Sweet scent wafts by my nostrils. Is that her?
幼女なんていませんよ。
Oh! Something strikes my stomach with force.
かけいくん、ラーメンが伸びますよ。
It's already been 3 minutes. I rise up from the floor to see that she's already eating her ramen. I start to do the same. I have a weird feeling that you attacked me just now, Ureshino.
気のせいでしょう。ジュルジュル。
It seems talking about height-related matters with her is akin to committing suicide.
ところで、かけいくんは彼女いないんですか？
That's abrupt. I don't have one.
男色ですか。
I figured you'd say that. I'm not, though.
だとすると、おかしいですね。
What? I lift my head and find her staring at me.
なんでもないです。
She turns away while slurping up her ramen. She's definitely plotting something. You're sure you don't need an escort?
ありがとうございます。遠くないので大丈夫ですよ。
She replies while putting her shoes at the entrance hall.
ああ、FPS の練習ですけど、パッドの感度をいろいろ変えてみてください。自分に適した感度を探しておくのは重要です。
Alright.
それではごきげんよう。
She leaves via the door. My apartment suddenly feels a lot more quiet. The stark difference in the atmosphere bewilders me for a few moments. It's as if a typhoon just passed through here. It was a pretty fun typhoon, admittedly. Now then, start video game up again. Want to get a little better before her next visit. August 6th. Oh, I still have the SFX turned off.
サウン
Hold
ド
on.
ボイス。
No, not quite. What was it there? That was there, I guess. The day of the competition draws closer with each day that passes by. I've been undergoing special training at the academy as well, naturally. I've just started playing online a few days ago. It's a completely different world out there.
おい、全然勝てないじゃんか。
あ、そこ右、右。
見えている敵になんで当たらないんだ。もどかしい。
Be quiet! Let me concentrate! The peanut gallery constantly offers commentary.
はじめは誰でも勝てないものです。かけいくんは確実に上達してますよ。気長に気長に。
Ureshino is sitting on her knees on the chair for whatever reason. Her training style is to basically leave me on my own devices.
頑張るね。よっと。
Grenade! My body instantly reacts to the unknown sound.
高峰、ゴミはゴミ箱まで持って行って捨てろ。行儀が悪い。
へえ。
No, it's just an empty can. They scared me.
見ましたよ、かけいくん。
え？
空き缶の音がグレネードの音に聞こえてましたね。いい感じに病気になってきましたよ。
Ureshino looks oddly happy.
かけいさんがいつの間にか危ない人に。このままでいいのかな。
Of course not. I need to endure this until the competition is over.
なあ、俺にも少しやらせてくれよ。
あ、私もやりたいです。ちょっとだけ私も。
Everyone seems to be getting interested in FPSs.
うっさいぞトシャ
Karachi roars like a demon at us.
ブ。あんたらね、声がうるさいのはまだしもゲームはいかんでしょ。ゲームは
No surprises, really. Oh, why is it so hot all of a sudden? Hold on. Need to set up the goddamn fan again. Hold on, first off. Pull that. Make it face upward. Turn it on. There we go. The days of FPS training with Ureshino go on. All the time I would have spent reading has been devoted to FPSs instead. She's been coaching me when she's not on shift at her part-time job, too. All that training has increased my skills considerably, if I do say so myself. I don't know why I always say, if I do say so myself, like, if I do say so myself. Like, I don't know why I always say it like that. I've been able to fight on the same battlefield with her recently. The competition is tomorrow. We're training and encouraging each other in FPS as usual.
いいです、いいです。ナイスキル。筧くんは状況判断が早いので、前衛が向いていますね。私はまあ、見た目通りのんびりですから、後ろでスナイパーでもやりましょう。
Roger.
私がやられないように、全力で動いて守ってくださいね。
You can count on me. My skills are still so-so. My online forays make that obvious. But I'm able to keep up with her now, at the very least. Shouldn't be a burden if I give it my all.
今までよく頑張りましたね。
She's sitting beside me with her shoulder on my arm. There was originally some distance between us, but it ended up this way at some point without me noticing. Or, more accurately, she got closer without me noticing. She always leans on me while we're playing. She sits with her knees up as well. It's given me countless flashes of her panties. It hasn't been easy on my libido. I'm always exhausted after she leaves, partly because of fatigue from the video game, partly from the self-restraint I have to exhibit.
こうやって一緒に練習するのも最後ですね。
There's a touch of loneliness to her words. I glance to my side. She's staring at me with moist and upturned eyes. My heart skips another beat. Words come up to my throat again. The words that I've agonized over for hours. The words that I can't decide if I should say. Might as well change the relationship I have now if I let them pass through my lips. No, it'll definitely change what we have. But I can't take it anymore. There's our last night of training together. I won't get another chance with this atmosphere again. I'll do it. I affirm my resolve. But as you know, place my hands on her slender shoulders.
何？筧くん。
There's something I want to confirm. She gulps and nods. Her tender-looking cheeks start to blush. Perhaps she's already guessed what I'm going to say. Forgive me, but if I've jumped to conclusions here, but you're in love with me. Or rather, pretending to be in love with me, right? I did. She mouths a stream of unbroadcastable words to herself.
筧くんは聡明すぎるのがたまに傷です。ポンポン。
Why are you humping at me? In fact, why do something so crazy to begin with? She takes some distance from me and sits on her knees. She's still clearly annoyed.
お仕置きです。
Huh? What did I do?
私のこと、寂しい女だって言いましたよね。筧くんのくせに生意気です。
Did I say that?
ピンときてないようですね。
Sorry.
なんとなく寂しそうだったから様子を見に来たって言ったじゃないですか。
Oh, the train just kind of pushed that out of his head.
その偉そう感、上から感、許せません。
She waves her hands in rage. I can't really take this sight seriously. Well, that hurt you, huh? I'm sorry.
その落ち着いた感じがムカつくんですから。もう。
She starts rolling around on the floor. It's impossible to tell what pisses a person off. I can see your panties.
安売りしてしまいました。
She quickly gets back in her proper knee-sitting position.
ともかくですよ。
She taps the floor in front of her knees with her finger.
あなたにはお仕置きが必要になったわけです。
Cuddling up to me every day was my punishment?
それはお仕置きへのプレリュードです。私の魅力にメロメロになった筧くんが告白してきたところをこっぴどく振る想定だったんです。
I'm sure she was going for Operation Seductress. Is it just me, or is she awfully partial to lust-based ploys?
でも、さすが筧くんです。よくぞエロスの波状攻撃を耐え抜きました。
He's praising me as if I were a foe to be defeated. I highly doubt that would have worked on any.
Hi?
Her hand reaches for her hat. Oh crap. No, that's not what I... I take the hat away from my face. I seem to have lost consciousness for a little while. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not alluring. Anyone would be suspicious if you suddenly approached them the way you did for me.
作戦ミスでしたか。難しいものですね。
Her expression suddenly turns contemplative. She really thought her entrapment worked, apparently. I'm sorry that I was careless with my words and hurt your feelings. But if you really wanted to punish me, please lay off this dangerous stuff at least. I'm still a guy, you know.
つまり、慎重に行けば筧くんを落とせた。私に魅力を感じていたってことですね。
She grins at me. What do you think?
また余裕ぶって。
Don't get so angry. I place her hat back onto her head. I'd be lying if I said that her charms didn't work on me. I definitely don't dislike her, but that's because of her personality more than anything else. She loves to observe others from a detached position. But no matter how much interest she has in people, she just can't fit in well. That's the type of person she is. The visible loneliness she exhibited during her awkward attempts at seduction was all the proof I needed. We're definitely cut from the same cloth. I will leave the complicated stuff until after the video game matter is settled. We need to put in as much practice as possible.
わかりました。もう誘惑しませんからね。後悔しても遅いですよ。
Gotcha. I'm gonna be right back. Maybe I should actually put the microphone back down. I'm back. I have doused my ears in water. Despite what she said, 2 hours later, she's fallen asleep on my shoulder. Good grief. She's sleeping very peacefully. I doubt she'll wake up anytime soon. Taking care not to wake her while carrying her to my bed.
芋砂はいけませんよ。
Her sleeping face looks so calm. She doesn't look the slightest bit alluring, unlike the last time she slept on my bed. Yet she's somehow cuter this way. Maybe she did make me fall. I smile rallied to myself as I glance at the clock. It's just past 11 p.m. Waking her up now would be cruel. Why should I sleep? August 19th. Oh, the background changed to the hot spring CG for, Sky for the Stars. Light bathes my eyes. It's morning already, huh? I get up from the makeshift bed I made on the floor. Ow! My body's unsurprisingly sore. I stretch my shoulders as I look at the bed. He's not there. There's only a small, neatly folded blanket on the bed. There are no shoes at the entrance hall either. She must have left already. I sit back on the floor with a mix of disappointment and relief. There's a note on the table. Thank you for your hospitality. I left first, as I have work to do. You have earned several points for not attacking me last night, Ureshino. Spontaneous chuckle passes through my lips. This might be the best I've ever felt in the morning. Maybe I'll have breakfast at Aprio today.
いやー、待ってたよ。
Let's have a good match today. Ureshino and I arrive at the video game study group with the rest of the library club members, with the rest of the library club in tow as onlookers.
時間が惜しいから、早速始めて構わないかい？
いえ、その前に、マウスとキーボードは持ち込みでいいですか？
もちろん。
Connect our mice and keyboards to the PCs upon his agreement. The game starts up immediately. One more click will bring us straight into the match.
今日はチームデスマッチですから、相手をひたすら倒せば OK ですよ。
Gotcha. Team deathmatch is simple. It's just 2 teams shooting at each other. Always respawn shortly after you die. The team who reaches a certain amount of kills first is declared the winner. If the amount of kills isn't reached within the time limit, then the team with more kills is declared the winner. It's not complicated. As Ureshino says, all we need to do is keep killing our opponents.
いよいよこの日が来たな。
筧さん、頑張ってください。頑張ってね、筧くん。きっと勝てます。
伊達に練習していたわけじゃないんだろ。
They lend me their support in varied styles. I'll give it my best shot. Their shrill and continuous cheers are a little embarrassing.
女子の応援団付きかよ。副部長、負けられませんよ。
They're getting fired up too.
はい、動作チェック OK です。サクッと始めましょうか。
Sat at our assigned places. My palms are getting sweaty from the tension. The strategy is simple. I'll rush the enemy while Ureshino snipes at them from above. My main role will be to move around and draw their attention away, although it'll be a nice bonus if I can score a few kills too. Anyone who gets distracted by me will be taken down by her.
二人とも生き残りますよ、筧くん。
Yep.
大丈夫ですよ。筧くんの背中は私が守りますから。
I exchange smiles with Ureshino and click on my mouse. The countdown on the screen begins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We dash off as the match starts. Eh? The sniper that Ureshino's playing rushes right past me at tremendous speed. Isn't she supposed to be a sniper? The character disappears at a distance as I pause in sheer confusion. Two opponents fall in mere seconds. I steal a glance at Ureshino. He's completely expressionless. He's not even blinking. The fingers, on the other hand, are moving like well-oiled and precise, like a well-oiled and precise machine as she clears our enemies without wasting a single bullet. My God, this is loud!
はい。サウンド&ボイス。
The constant firing of a sniper rifle is the only sound to grace the battlefield.
お話になりませんでしたね。
He won just like that. Two opponents together were in a match for Ureshino alone. I got all of a single kill.
圧勝だな。
それはいいけど。筧さん、まるで見せ場なかったですね。というか。
筧いなくてもよかったんじゃね？
You just had to ask. Ureshino should have known that it'd turn out this way from the beginning. Hold on. Okay. If she already knew that she could easily win by herself, then why did she make me practice so much? Guess that's part of her supposed punishment. I smile in resignation. She's a real pain.
筧くん、ナイスキルでした。
Yep. We high five. Oh well, it was fun. The mere sight of Ureshino's smile is enough to make me forget the minor details.
まあ何にせよ勝ててよかった。
これでゲーム大会のゲームは変更決定だね。
ちょっと待った
Vice President suddenly yells.
今の勝負は無効だ
What?
往生際が悪い。
そもそも
Whoops.
前提条件がおかしいんだ
You're the ones who are not making. You're the one who's not making sense.
無効の理由は何ですか？
嬉野くんだ
Vice President points straight at Ureshino.
私ですか？
Ureshino's eyes go around in shock at the unexpected reply.
嬉野くんは図書部じゃないだろ
It's true that this was supposed to be a competition between the library club and the video game study group, but still. And say so earlier, you're playing Calvin Ball here.
はい、言いがかりレベルです。
We naturally raise our objections.
何とでも言えとにかく嬉野くんは外して再戦しないならゲームは無効だ
He refuses to look us in the eye as he speaks, as if he's ashamed of himself. Perhaps he does know that he's being absurd here. You just need to make him falter a little more and...
仕方ないですね。なら、再戦してもいいですよ。
Ureshino moves the conversation forward.
ゲーム研究部も外部の人を呼んできたらどうですか？もっと腕の立つ助っ人を入れてもらっても構いませんよ。
Ureshino puffs out her chest adorably. Oh, no, Ureshino, wait! I rush to Ureshino and whisper into her ear. Why did you agree to the rematch? We already won.
どうせなら、もっと強い人とプレイしたいじゃないですか。
That's the reason.
オーケー再戦だおいあの人を呼んでこい
The Vice President doesn't even look at the guy beside him as he speaks in a hushed tone.
えあの人ですかしかし いいから。あ、はい。
Oops. Kinda skipped over him there. The club member dashes out in surprise from the vice president's yell. They're making it sound like Yojimbo is coming. Who the fuck was Yojimbo again? Yojimbo. Yojimbo is a 1961 Japanese samurai film directed by Akira Kurosawa. It tells the story of a ronin portrayed by Toshiro Mifune, who arrives in a small town where competing crime lords vie for supremacy. The two bosses each try to hire the newcomer as a bodyguard. Based on the successes of Yojimbo, Kurosawa's next film, Sanjuro, was altered to incorporate the lead character of this film. In both films, the character wears a rather dilapidated dark kimono bearing the same family emblem, apparently. Anyways.
楽しみですね。
Ureshino's really something.
どんな人だろ
わからんが、まあ嬉野がいれば大丈夫だろう。圧倒的でしたからね。
来ていただきました。
忙しいのだからこれっきりにしてちょうだい。
Uh-oh. The helper arrives surprisingly quickly. A lone female follows the male club member inside. It's a face I know all too well.
あら。
Oh no. Is she gonna start just cursing up a storm?
望月さん
Club room goes all astir in an instant.
かけいくんに。図書部の皆さん、あなたたち一体何を？
President Mochizuki knits her eyebrows as she looks at us. I wasn't expecting you to be the video game study group's helper, Mochizuki.
彼らには以前、生徒会のネットワーク環境構築を手伝ってもらったのよ。気が進まないけれど、断れなくて。
Mochizuki plays FPSs too. I doubt anyone expected that.
俺と会長、嬉野くんと筧くん、この組み合わせで再戦だ。
No more protests from your side, then. I want that avenue closed as soon as possible.
ああ、そっちが勝てば競技ゲームを変更しよ
う。望月さんが聞いてます。もう言い逃れはできませんよ。
その通りだ。まあ、そっちが勝てばの話だがな。
A grin full of self-confidence plays on the vice president's lips. Is that a sign of how good Mochizuki is?
わかりました。筧くんやりましょう。
Ureshino takes her seat with a delighted smile. She must be really happy to be able to play against a formidable foe. Mochizuki, go easy, no?
こちらこそ。
Mochizuki quietly takes a seat.
では、再戦だ。
The monitor suddenly displays a strangely cute picture.
あら？ゲームが違うようですが。
The girl at the center of the screen opens her mouth.
マジカルカレッジ
Oh, Kake's just gonna absolutely fucking wreck his shit! Mary Fairy basks her eyes at Ureshino. Is this an FPS too?
いえ、一昔前に流行ったオンラインクイズゲームですよ。
Just Kake just immediately. Let's go. Vice President, this isn't the same game. Vice President calmly shakes his head.
FPS で再戦するとは言ってないだろう。
There he goes with his slipperiness again. He's pulling out some trickery since he knows he can't beat Ureshino at an FPS.
これはまずいぞ。昨年、潮見学園のクイズ研究会が全国大会で優勝した。
確か三つ編みメガネの女子がアホみたいに強かったんだよな。
そして三つ編みの女が生徒会長だということは学園内では公然の秘密です。
I kinda wanna see her like that now. Ureshino giggles lightly.
何ですかその新情報は。いかに筧が博識でも望月には。
Sakuraba bites her lip.
すみません筧くん、私が再戦を受けたばかりに。
Ureshino's head droops. It's okay, let's give it a try.
インターフェロン、桂吹き、北大西洋条約機構。
わお、さすがチャンピオン。
Seriously. Questions aren't difficult. I know the answers to all of them too, but I'm no match for her when it comes to buzzer pressing. She reacts at supersonic speeds. If this was a comic book, smoke would be emerging from the buzzer by now.
一つも取れねえじゃねえか。
筧くん、答えは分かってるみたいだけど。
ああ、でも押しで負けてる。
Ureshino pressed the button, he answers.
筧さん、嬉野さん、頑張ってください。先輩、頑張って。
Kasuke and Misono encourage us from behind. No matter how amazing Mochizuki is, she's still human. We should be able to beat her somehow. Or maybe not. We're helpless as she fields another three questions. Ureshino, what do we do?
どうもこうも、何か考えておきますので、筧くんはとにかくボタンを連射して。
Okay. I've never seen Mochizuki laugh like that before.
こう見えても、子供の頃は早押しの魔法と呼ばれたものです。
I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's keep going.
率直に言って、ダサいですね。
May have been cool 80 years ago. Mochizuki clears her throat. Hold on, whoops.
誰にでも取り柄の一つはあるものですね。
And some people like you are good at everything. Anyway, putting aside the gloating Mochizuki for now, we have to do something. Desperately tried to think of a way when a special sounding chime suddenly
こ
plays.
こからボーナスクイズですよ。本日、8月19日にちなんだ問題をいっぱい出しちゃいます。ポイントも通常の2倍です。一気に大逆転できるかもしれないから、頑張ってね。筧くん。
Ureshino instantly looks at me. Her eyes tell me that this is our only chance. Got it. I give her a firm nod.
ボーナスクイズは確かに得点も高いが、超マイナーな難問ばかりだ。
Like, but it's gonna be the case of just Mao gonna have to like potentially think for like 1 or 2 seconds, but while she thinks just, it's that, it's that, it's that, it's that. I have read too much of the race to make my power!
答えられるわけがない。諦めたまえ。
Vice President looks so proud of himself despite not doing a single thing so far. We won't know until we try. If the questions are really so difficult, then Mochizuki might hesitate before pressing the buzzer.
では、8月19日、俳句の日にちなんだ問題ですよ。
Haiku poetry, eh? I've read a few books on that topic.
では、第1問。
I swallow hard.
俳人、正岡子規の有名な句、書き食えば鐘が鳴るなり法隆寺は、夏目漱石の句に対する変句でした。では、その句は？マニアックすぎます。無理ですよ。
Everybody around starts to shake their heads.
まさか。
The buzzer was pressed by me. With the bell's chimes, ginkgo nuts scattered to earth, the Kensho temple.
正解でーす。
何？
筧くん。
Like he's just gonna fucking rip their asses open. I high five Ureshino.
たまたまだ。こんな難問、そうそう答えられるわけがない。
The vice president puts on a brave face to hide his fear. To be fair, that really may have been dumb luck. I haven't read all that many haiku poetry books.
第2問でーす。
Oops, I need to concentrate for now. Put all my focus into the game. And then... When it's bird among the peaks, bell echoes. Yamadera.
正解でーす。筧くん、いけます。いけますよ。
Ureshino balls her hand into a fist. I've already overtaken our opponent's score.
一つのジャンルを深く攻められるときついわね。
I can hear an admiration in Mochizuki's words. The previous year's champion is praising me. Might just pull out a victory here.
でも、残念だったわね。最後に勝つのは私です。
筧くん、ボーナスクイズは終わりです。残りは通常問題が3問です。
I need to get at least one of the 3 questions to win. The questions are simple. It'll become another battle of reactions. But we've lost all those battles up until now.
通常問題、ラスト3問です。
The game's voice is cheerful. It's a direct contrast to our current pathos.
ICPO 23時間56分3秒。
Mochizuki's caught up in a flash. I know the answers, but I can't react as quickly as she can. We're in trouble.
ファイナルクエスチョン
Final question arrives. The final question arrives before I can think of any countermeasures. The scores are tied. We'll lose if we can't get this question. At this point, I can only count on my reflexes. Take a deep breath and catch a glimpse of Ureshino winking at me from the side. She come up with a plan. The next question starts to play before I can ask.
ぼんやりと無自覚に過ごすこと。それをお酒に酔ったような。
I know the answer.
携帯を落としました。
First to the buzzer is me.
筧くん、やった
Mochizuki sighs in resignation as I deliver my answer. Drowning your sorrows.
ユーウィーンおめでとう筧くん、やりました
Ureshino leaps from her chair and hugs me from behind. Ureshino, wait! The others might get the wrong idea.
あなた、まだあんなものを持っていたのね。
Mochizuki bitterly glares at Ureshino.
言ってることがわからないですね。私はただ、携帯を落としただけです。
Ureshino plays dumb. Not that I think about it. Now that I think about it, she does have an embarrassing photo of Mochizuki on her phone. Yes, that's what she used just now.
もう少し節度のある方だと思っていましたけど、残念です。節度はありますよ。
Oh, I do, they're just really low.
例えば、同じネタは二度と使えません。
Ureshino fiddles with her phone at the same time.
削除完了です。どうせデータは複製してあるんでしょ。そんなケチくさいことはしません。チンピラじゃあるまいし。
Mochizuki's grim expression lightens
あ
slightly.
なたは相変わらずですね。そちらこそ。
They start talking between themselves. Their conversation is lost on me.
こっちの負けだ。競技に使うゲームは変更するよ。
Please do. Be honest, I only worked this art because it was a request. I couldn't care less about the actual result.
これで図書部への依頼も完遂だ。
嬉野さん、これでいいんだよね。ええ、大変満足いく結果です。ありがとうございました。
Ureshino bows politely. That settles that.
それにしても筧さんは俳句の知識がすごいんですね。
カルトクイズの世界でした。
It was just luck. I was just lucky. I've only read a few books on haiku poetry. Questions on the quiz just happened to be about the ones I read.
ちなみに何冊くらい読んでたんですか？
Oh, you know, maybe 500. Around 20? I'm not too sure.
ガチじゃないですか。
お前やっぱり少し変だ。
いるよな、こういうやつ。
Hold on. I'll just hold this here for a bit. Actually, no, I'm not gonna hold this here for a bit. Wow, why the fuck does it smell so bad? That's fucking weird. We'll just turn it up. There we go. I don't know why it smells so bad.
試験の前に全然勉強してないとか言ってて100点取るのな。
Yep.
先輩、友達なくしますよ。
Mind your own business. Mind your own damn business, bitch!
いらっしゃいませ。
My mom told me to tell you to mind your own damn business, bitch! Ah, that one. Hello?
時間通りです。さすが筧くんは紳士ですね。
Nah, that's just normal. I'm here in the evening at Ureshino's behest. She wants to treat me to a drink in celebration of victory, apparently.
お好きな席にどうぞ。今日はお疲れ様でした。筧くんがいなかったら完全に負けてましたよ。
I'm just glad I could help during the quiz. It's not like you needed me for the FPS portion.
そう思うかもしれませんけど、実際は違うんですよ。
She gently smiles.
筧くんがいい動きをしていたから、向こうは私に集中できなかったんです。私に集中していたら、今度は筧くんにやられてしまいますからね。スポーツでもゲームでも、 点数を決めた選手だけが偉いわけではありません。キル数しか目に入らないゲーマーは三流ですよ。
She tries to console me. Well, I'm glad that it was helpful then.
あの程度の相手なら私一人でもなんとかなりますが。
Stick with the side already. She suddenly puts herself on a pedestal again. That's the kind of joke she'd make. So choosing me as your partner for the video game was meant to punish me.
かもしれませんね。
She smiles brilliantly. Words may be evasive, but her face says it all. So I've been in the palm of your hand this entire time.
怒りましたか？
Not the slightest. I enjoyed it. I've learned lots of new things. I'd never have played video games if all this hadn't happened. Best of all, I had lots of fun talking with her.
ならよかったです。私としては、家計くんが私の手のひらに収まらなくて困っていたんですけどね。
Her face becomes unusually meek. In what way?
例えば、クイズゲームでは私は手も足も出ませんでした。そもそも FPS で私が程よく手を抜いていれば、副部長を怒らせることもなかったでしょ？クイズに持ち込まれることもなかったんです。まだまだ視野が狭いです。
I see.
というのは問題じゃないんです。
What? If this was a comedy act, I'd be falling over right now.
家計
Right
くん
about
は
now.
私にすっごい新発見をもたらしてくれました。
Oh, what would that be?
よく眠れるんです。
She points straight at me with her index finger. Huh?
先日、家計くんの部屋で眠らせてもらいましたよね。私、お腹から朝まで爆睡でした。
The low propulsion pillow felt that good.
枕は関係ないです、枕は。
She throws her hat onto the floor in rage. Something came over you, Red.
先に言われてしまうと困るのですが。
She picks the hat back up and readjusts it back onto her head.
ともかく、よく眠れたんです。こんなことは何年ぶりだか思い出せません。
Her tone of voice is natural. She doesn't seem to be exaggerating. Does that mean she feels at ease with me? Couldn't be happier if that was the case. Are you an insomniac?
若干その傾向がありました。
Doesn't sleep well, huh? I don't know the cause behind it, but it feels like she's carrying a lot of baggage deep inside
だ
her.
から、今朝は自分にびっくりしました。寝つきも良かったですし、夢も見ずに朝まで一直線です。
Her expression gradually grows brighter. Her smile feels like she's finally found something important to her.
よかったら、これからもそばで寝かせてもらえませんか？
This is another case of like what I mentioned in my whole route with the whole drinking your tea. How that continue drinking your tea. How that sounds like the whole will you make me miso soup in the morning? Will you keep making miso soup in the morning for me? Like with that weird Japanese like proposal. There we go. I couldn't think of the word proposal for a second there. Anyways, she throws my thoughts into chaos. What kind of request is that? Is this basically a confession? I can't tell with just her words alone. Is this linked to my punishment?
違います。真面目に真面目なパートナー契約ですよ。家計くんと一緒にいると、いいことがある気がするんです。
The voice is getting louder. We're attracting stares from all around us. Ureshino, shh!
すみません。
She starts to blush. I've never seen that before. Can I take this as a confession?
違います。契約です。
What do I need to do?
暇な時には、一緒にいてもらえればいいんです。
Even at night?
望むところです。
She puffs out her chest with pride. Can she really decide so easily? Need to state my opinion and see if she reconsiders. I'm a guy, you know. Stuff might happen.
私には何も感じないんじゃなかったんですか？エロスの波状攻撃も見事にかわしていましたし。
I was just concerned about how sudden it happened. A meal can look incredibly appetizing, but I wouldn't want to eat it if someone was forcing it into my mouth.
野獣ですね。
That I am.
でもまあ、それもいいでしょう。パートナー契約に加えておきます。
She nods an acknowledgement. Wouldn't that basically make us lovers? No, maybe phrases like punishments and contracts are her unique form of communication. She seems to live in a separate world and likes to observe people. She's probably the type to keep her distance from others. That's why she uses words like punishments and contracts to form relationships. Of course, it might just be a metaphor to hide her embarrassment as well. But whichever the case, it's clear that she desires a link with me. Now then, what to do? I've never disliked her from the beginning. We're similar in some ways, and I'm interested in her personality too. If her pride allows it, I might be able to click really well with her. Alright, let's form a partnership.
ありがとうございます。
Her whole face breaks out into a wide smile. Let's work well together from now on.
はい、こちらこそ。
We exchange handshakes to confirm our partnership. I don't think confessions get any weirder than this. But it may well be fitting for an awkward pair like us.
あ、そうだ。お茶をおごる約束を忘れていました。すぐ持ってきますから、待っていてくださいね。
She heads to the kitchen without waiting for my reply.
お待たせしました。
She returns with a coffee cup on a tray.
はい、どうぞ。
She places the cup on the table. Thanks.
よーく見てから味わってくださいね。
A good look. Gaze at the coffee cup as ordered. There are multiple star marks drawn with milk on top of the latte. They call this latte art, latte art, right? Though that doesn't matter right now. What are these stars?
知らないんですか。
Like, is this just gonna be a constant struggle of her trying to, like, somehow tell him that she loves him, but her being too embarrassed? So she's, like, constantly trying to shove these obscure references in his face to basically tell him, I fucking want your dick! I said it like that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but basically him just not knowing exactly those obscure references for some reason. And she's just slowly but surely getting more and more frustrated. That would be hilarious. Her dejection is clear to see. Sorry, but I'd love to know what it is.
メダルオブオナー。米軍の最高勲章です。
Or not.
まだまだ勉強が足りないようですね。
You see? It shows you've acknowledged my efforts today, huh? I flash her a smile. But I get an icy stare in return.
なんかセリフがムカつきますね。もやもやします。勲章は剥奪です。
She sticks a spoon in the latte and stirs it rapidly.
私のことをもやもやさせるなんて生意気です。筧くんのことはこれからビシビシしごいていくことにします。
I have the strange desire to kick the fan. I don't know why. I just suddenly feel like kicking this fan. This fan has done me well. This fan has kept me cool. Yet for some reason I feel the desire to just like kind of...
パートナーとして恥ずかしくないよう、しっかりついてきてください。
Okay. She nods with satisfaction at my response. Looks like I've entered myself into a pretty demanding contract. It'll only get better from here on out. I don't know why I did that first. October 3rd! It's been almost 2 months since I started dating Sayumi. While our dates have been spent playing video games, as is her habit.
もうダメです。
Yes! 2 straight wins! Sayumi wriggles on the floor. No match for an FPS's, but I've got the advantage in puzzle games.
どうしてこの私が。
He has the superior intellect. Puzzle games are decided on how far ahead you can see into the battle. She grinds her teeth in annoyance.
違います。この背もたれの角度が悪いんです。もう少しリクライニングしてください。
She starts pushing down on the back of the chair. Hey, don't break it!
このくらいで壊れる椅子なんて椅子じゃありません。
I already knew all along, but times like these remind me of how evil she is. Who cares about that? It's time for your punishment.
覚えて嫌がりましたか。
Gamers have to play by the rules.
仕方ないですね。
Punishment is to let me rub her head. It's so like her to treat this as a punishment instead of a reward. Here you go. Here I go. Rub, 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 rub. I start my dominance over her head as she sits in my lap. Her face steadily grows redder.
もやもやします。
So you're happy?
私と京太郎はパートナー、つまり対等なんです。それなのに頭を撫でるなんて明らかに目下に対する行為です。そのはずなのに、なんだかもやもやして。
And we have seen that. Actually, you have not seen it. I forgot. You have not seen it. You have not seen the thing that she, turned on. That she had, as the plan on the browser. That was some bondage stuff. So, who knows? Maybe she's into that? Probably she's into that. She loses herself in confusion at the obvious contradiction. I don't care about being above or beneath you. You're just so cute that I want to shower you with all my affection. I thought although she gets pissed off really quickly if I do it too much.
可愛いといえば何でも許されると思ってませんか？私はそんな単純な女ではありません。
She speaks with all her determination. Her troublesome ways are endearing. It's so complicated. Put down the controller and give her a hug.
わあ、全然話を聞いてませんね。
What's wrong? I'm not rubbing your head.
ダメですよ。これももやもやします。
Put more strength into my embrace.
聞いてくれません。
Your resistance weakens. Feel the warmth of my arms rising at the same time.
京太郎の汗の匂い、少しします。
Sorry, does it stink?
いえ、安心する好きな匂いです。
Hold on. Oh. Disgusting. I don't know why I let these things get so dusty. I have a dust allergy. Why do I do this to myself? That might actually be why the past few days my nose has been acting up so much. Anyways,
京太郎のそばだとよく眠れるのは、もしかしたらこの匂いのせいかもしれません。
twists my neck to face her after her murmuring. Our lips immediately search for each other and join together. We kiss each other deeply and continuously. I can feel her delicate body in my arms. To be honest, it doesn't feel like I'm holding someone my age. It feels more like I'm kissing a younger girl.
京太郎。
Sammy? We gaze at each other as our lips finally part. Her flushed cheeks are so lovely. My heart beats rapidly. We both fall silent. Time passes as the unsteady and uneasy standstill continues.
京太郎、したいですか？
Huh? To what? I reply without thinking.
うい。それを女の子に言わせるのですか？案外ド S ですね。見直しました。
I didn't know you were a sadist. Nice! Better? Whatever the case, I should have been more careful with my words. Of course I want to. Who wouldn't want to do it with such a cute girlfriend? What about you?
いいですよ。
Really? She accepts way too easily.
何を慌てているのですか？パートナー契約を結ぶときに話はしましたよね。これは
Whoops.
契約のうちなんです。
I Her neck turns red as she speaks. She only ever speaks about contracts or punishments when it's about embarrassing stuff. Best way to keep things smooth is to play along. Let's fulfill our term as stated in the contract, then. Embrace her a little tighter.
はい。存分にどうぞ。
Okay, I can see her face through the reflection of the TV screen. She has her eyes closed and a face full of expectation and anxiety. Feelings of love for her swell up in my chest at this sight. You're so cute, Sayumi. Start to rub her head without thinking.
また頭を撫でて。
Sorry, I couldn't resist. You were just too cute.
恥ずかしすぎます。
She yells with a rose-red face. You're adorable.
プチン。
Something inside her breaks.
京太郎には前代未聞のお仕置きが必要ですね。
Her eyes are full of rage. This doesn't look good. But! We in the sex scene now. We got the sex scene music. Full Gordon Flare are playing now. We got the robot. We got the laser robot. Bruises my shoulders down on the floor. Oh, yes, I've forgotten. Hold on. Hold on. That was wrong! Fuck! There we go. Horizontal, there we go. Need to put this there just in case, because, you know, there is the possibility of this just suddenly... That's fucking weird. Anyways, I guess I have to keep it like this. But yeah, she pushes my shoulders down onto the floor. Punishment is a melee brawl! She enters my vision. Oh boy. I guess I'll just go ahead and say, see you after the sex scene. There we go, it do be done.
さて。
We had a quick nap while in a naked embrace, but the growls of our stomachs woke us up.
行きましょうか。
Despite the distance, there's only one place for us, the cafeteria. That was feist. Oh, there's after the credits scene, good. We're greeted by our junior working the floor as we enter. Yo!
ごきげんよ
うわー、もしかしてデートですか？焼けますね。
Kanaska instantly starts teasing us.
う。いえいえ、これはただの食事です。女の子とデートするのに、学食なんてありえないじゃないですか。デートなら、最低でも海の見えるホテルのレストランを予約していただかないと。
That sets the bar in the stratosphere.
こんな上司ですみません。
Kanaska apologizes for whatever reason.
ごちそうさまでした。
Oh, this is adorable. That filled my belly. Sammy leans over the table as I put down my cutlery. Alright, now what now? I was planning on having a casual date, but she just broke those plans into pieces. Sammy?
なんでしょう。
I was thinking that we could go on a date after this, but I haven't made any reservations at a hotel with a sea view. I don't even know where to find one to begin with.
あらあら。仕方ないですね、京太郎。
Thank God that I made one. Sorry.
では、私と図書館デートなどをしましょうか。
That's okay with you? Sounds like a really cheap date, in all senses of the word.
だって、京太郎、本好きじゃないですか。私が、京太郎が喜ぶことをしてあげたいと思うのは当然でしょ？
Her brilliant smile glows like the sun. Her angel mode has ascended to grace me with her presence. My heart dances in joy.
それで、その隣で、私は本を読んでる京太郎をじっと観察してますから。
I won't be able to focus.
ただ普通に京太郎を喜ばすだけじゃ面白くありませんから。
What a mean girlfriend I have. Smile and resignation.
私はただ甘いだけの彼女じゃありませんよ。嫌いになっちゃいますか？
She grins provocatively. You already know my answer. My resigned smile slowly becomes a real one.
ですよね。
Her own grin turns into a broad smile. If I could have just one wish, I would wish to always protect her back, as a partner in video games and in life. Pro gamer moves. I don't know why I decided to look like that. Finn, a good librarian like a good shepherd. I know why I do these expressions. I need help. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm sorry that it's so short. I really am. But what am I supposed to do? I did say last time that because I was tired, I would stop there. But I wasn't expecting this to be done so fucking quickly. Like, it felt longer for Maho's route. Like, way longer for Maho's route. But now it's already done. I wasn't expecting that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time, I guess. Bye-bye. Again, sorry.